श्रीमान् वेंकटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि। प्रणामं लक्ष्मणमुनिप्रतिगृह्णातु मामकं प्रसादयति यत्सूक्तिः स्वाधीनपतिकां श्रुतिम्. So it's our great bhagyam, fortune, blessing to even have the mindset to enjoy these beautiful Sri Suktis of Bhagavat Ramanuja in Sharanagati Gadyam and enjoy the divine auspicious attributes of Perumal, the Kalyana Gunams of Perumal, and then the divine body, the Tirumeni, Divya Mangala Vigraham of Perumal through Ramanuja's Sharanagati Gadyams, Vakyams. Srimad Aishinger 45th Patam has so beautifully, so sweetly divine compilation of these Vyakyanams of Swami Desikan, Periyavachan Pillai, Sitaprakasikacharya in such coherent manner, in such lucid, simple Tamil, and it even Sanskrit Manipravala Vyakyanams, Swami so beautifully elaborates in simple chaste Tamil for us to enjoy. So it is simply Adiyan's greed, even though Adiyan completely lacks my qualification, capability or capacity to put this in crude English. So both all Tamil, Sanskrit, English, Adiyan is lacking. So simple Bhagavata Acharya Kainkaryam Adiyan is doing this. So please forgive me Adiyan again for indulgence. So Emperumaan Sharanagati Gadya Vyakyam Swabhimatanurupa Ekarupa Achintya Divyadbhuta Nitya Niravadya Niradisaya Aujvalya Soundharya Saughandya Saukumarya Lavanya Yavvanad Ananta Gunanidhi Divya Rupa. We enjoyed Swabhimata, which is so the divine Tirumeni is so endearing to the Perumal. His divine Tirumeni is so endearing to him. Anak Miga Ugandadayam Swanu Rupa, it is so much of matching to him. It is completely 100% matching to his Divya Atma Swarupam. Eka Rupam, his divine body is never ever undergoing changes. It's completely eternally same. It is Divyam, Achintyam, it is indescribable, it is unfathomable, and it is Divyam, divine, it is Adbhutam, mysterious, wonderful, Ascharya, it is Nityam, eternal, it is Niravadhyam, completely devoid of all imperfections, completely devoid of any doshas, and it is Niradisaya Aujvalyam, means the Aujvalyam, the Jwala, the effulgence, the splendor is in no way comparable to anything which you can think of. There is nothing beyond this Aujvalyam. And Niradisaya Saugandhyam, Niradisaya Soundharyam, Soundharyam afterwards Saugandhyam. So first Soundharyam, let's take it up. Soundharyam is Sundaram, beautiful, and it is exquisitely beautiful, and this beauty there is nothing equal to or beyond of this beauty, this much Soundarya. And there is also another which comes soon, Saukumarya Lavanyam, about which we will enjoy after a couple of posts. But Lavanyam and Soundaryam both essentially mean the same, beautiful, but there is a slight difference. They say Lavanyam is beautiful in totality, in its entirety. The entire body, entire Tirumeni is so majestic, handsome. That is Lavanyam. But there are some people who look smart in totality, but if you look at the nose, the eyes, the cheeks, the lips, the ears, the head, the hands, the legs. Each one has got some defect. கொஞ்சம் வக்கர கண்ணு, கொஞ்சம் கோண மூக்கு, like that we may have. But overall, okay, smart looking. But Swami, our Perumal, is every part of his body, every avayavam is so beautiful. There is no comparison. Even every avayavam, whether it's the forehead or the black tresses or the lips or the nose, the ears, the chubby cheeks, the round neck, the broad divine chest, the strong shoulders, the navel, the thighs, the feet, no comparison. There is nothing. So this தனித்தனி அவயவங்கள் மிக்க அழகுடன் இருக்கிறது. That is Soundharyam. Avayavi is the totality. So that is Lavanyam. Here Soundharyam in Sri Krishnavataram, Sri Sukabrahma Maharishi mentions Tasam Avirabhut Saurihi Smayamana Mukhambujaha Pitambara Darasragvi Sakshat Manmatha Manmataha. What a beautiful slokam. When in Yamuna Nadi, in the shore of Yamuna Nadi, in the banks of Yamuna Nadi, in the evenings after the dusk has set in, Krishna is waiting for the gopikas to come. Krishna has started playing his flute. Siruviral Tadavi Parimara Shankan Kodes Chayavai Koppalippa Kuruviyar Puruvam Kodalippa Govindan Kudal Kondu Udina Pode பறவையின் கணங்கள் கூடு துறந்து வந்து சூழ்ந்து படு காடு கிடப்ப கறவையின் கணங்கள் கால் பரப்பிட்டு கவிழ்ந்து இறங்கி செவியாட்டகில்லவே. Periyalvar says, when Krishna is playing his flute, and when he is playing his flute, Siruviral Tadavi Parimara, so distributing the air through the flute. When he is playing the flute, not for his enjoyment, but for the gopikas' enjoyment, and he is sending the message through the divine music of the flute to the individual respective gopika, calling her by her name. That's the underlying message in the flute music. And even the birds have lost the sense to fly. They are just simply overwhelmed, mesmerized by the divine music. பறவையின் கணங்கள் கூடு துறந்து வந்து சூழ்ந்து படு காடு கிடப்ப. You cannot translate this. கறவையின் கணங்கள் கால் பரப்பிட்டு கவிழ்ந்து இறங்கி செவியாட்டகில்லவே. கறவையின் கணங்கள், the cattle, the cows, the calves, they are all grazing the grass. So when they have picked up the grass and the grass is in the mouth, but that time the flute music is coming, the divine music, so they just stop munching, stop digesting, stop eating, because even that sound might disturb the listening to the divine music. So கறவையின் கணங்கள் கால் பரப்பிட்டு கவிழ்ந்து இறங்கி செவியாட்டகில்லவே. They are not even shaking their ears, which they always do. They are, because they are not even moving their ear lobes, because it might disturb the flow of the music into their heart, and to enjoy that, to their heart content they are enjoying. When such is the case for even the birds and the animals, the cattle, what to talk of the gopikas? Gopikas, all of them assembled immediately when Krishna plays the music, and he hugs them. He hugs them with love, adoration, and they all are so much devoted to them. And at that moment they feel proud that there is no one compared to me, because Krishna hugs me. And immediately he disappears. And when he disappears, gopikas are so much disappointed. They are aggrieved and remorse with that, and they regret for feeling proud. So they pray singing Gopika Geetam, and immediately Kannan takes pity on them and he appears in their midst. And when he appeared in their midst, their Soundharyam is talked about by Shuka Brahmam. Tasam avirabhut saurihi smayamana mukhambujaha. Tasam avirabhut saurihi smayamana mukhambujaha. Pitambaradharasragvi sakshat manmata. He is sakshat manmata. Thousands of manmatan, koti manmatan put together is he. Look at the smile on his lips, on that Tirumukam, which is like a red lotus flower, and that smile is so beautiful, so enchanting, and that smile is so attractive and alluring. And look at that Pitambaram on the waist, and look at those garland on his shoulders. Gopikas are simply overwhelmed with the majestic divine beauty of the handsomeness of Krishna. He is Sakshat Manmatan. He is simply incomparable for his beauty. And that Kannan has come in their midst. And all their worries, grief, sorrow, they're feeling bad about it. Everything has gone. Every part of his body of Emperuman's Tirumeni, the flooding of the beauty is so flooded, completely flooded, and சுழியிட்டு அழகு வெள்ளமிட்டு ஓடுகிறது ஒவ்வொரு அவயவத்திலும். இதுதான் சௌந்தர்யம். That is சௌந்தர்யம், நிரதிசய சௌந்தர்யம். There is no comparison to his சௌந்தர்யம். மிக உயர்ந்தது, ultimate சௌந்தர்யம் is Krishna's, Perumal's, Emperuman Sriyapati Srivan Narayanan Soundharyam. That Soundharyam is so beautifully commented by Vedanta Desika. In Vibhavavataram, whatever the Maharishis enjoyed, Gopikas enjoyed, this Niradisaya Soundharyam, the incomparable Soundharyam. Alvas have enjoyed in Archavataram. The same Vibhavavataram are now standing, sitting, reclining as Archavataram in the Divya Desams. And there is no difference between them. Swami Nammalvar mentions in Tenthirupperai Divya Desam, Archamurti, Magara Nedungolai Kadan. He has got a long ear stud on his lovely ear lobes. That Niradisaya Soundharyam, even the Pasuram itself is Niradisaya Soundharyam. 7.3.3 Thiruvaimali. செங்கனி வாயின் திறத்ததாயும் செஞ்சுடர் நீள் முடி தாழ்ந்ததாயும் சங்குடி சக்கரம் கண்டு உகந்தும் தாமரை கண்களுக்கு அற்று தீர்ந்தும் திங்களும் நாளும் விழாவராத தென்திருப்பேரையில் வீற்றிருந்த நங்கள்பிரானுக்கு என் நெஞ்சம் தோழி நானும் நிறையும் இழந்ததுவே. Swami Nammalvar, he is in her Talaivi role, the Parankusha Nayaki role, Nayaki Bhava. And she has lost her mind, she has lost her heart to Perumal. And her friend is saying, do you forget that you are a girl, you are a woman, and how can you fall in love with someone whom you do not even know? This is not acceptable. You should have controlled your mind. How can you say, I'm not able to control my mind has already gone to him? How can you say? Parankusha Nayaki responds, how can you say that I will be able to control my mind? Parankusha Nayaki is responding to her friend. It is not in my hand. It is not in my control. It's simply the avayavams, the senses, my Aimpulangal, my 5 sense organs are looking at this Perumal, and I completely lose my femininity, my shyness, my whatever that the tayakkam that I have lost, and I have lost my mind. It has gone to him already. I have lost my heart. It's gone to him, because this Emperuman's Divya Avayava Soundharyam, because of his look at the each part of his Tiruveni in Ten Tirupperai. Shenkani vayin tirattadayum, the red coral like the bimba fruit like pavala vai. Senchudar neen mudi taalndadayum. Look at the beautiful long curly black tresses which have fallen on those two shoulders and the neck behind. Shankoda Chakaram Kandu Handum. Look at the way he is holding the Shankha Chakaram so resplendently, so beautifully, so glowingly. And Tamarai Kangalukku Attu Teerndum, those red lotus beautiful eyes, Kariyavagi Pudai Parandu Milirndu Chevvariyodiya Neenda Periyavaya Kangal. என் நெஞ்சும் நானும் நிறையும் இழந்தது கான். I lost my feminine shyness. I have lost my mind. I have lost my heart. என் நெஞ்சத்தை கொள்ளை கொண்டவன் தென் திருப்பேரையில் விற்றிருந்த எம்பெருமான். And also Masotsavam, Divasotsavam, every day Utsavam. When that Utsavam uninterruptedly is being conducted, how can I not lose myself? And I have, my mind has simply lost itself on those beautiful curvy lips of Perumal. சிவந்த கனிந்துள்ள திரு அதரத்தின் வசமாகிவிட்டது என் நெஞ்சம். It is like the bimba fruit, கோவை பழம். And look at the kireetam, செஞ்சுடர் நீள் முடி. Look at the kireetam which is so shining, the crown, that declaring that he is Sarvaloka Sarveshwaran. He is supreme, ultimate lordship. It is declaring. And the Shankha Chakram, what else do I need? And those eyes have stupefied me. This is Soundharyam. And this is what Alvar has lost himself. And we should also enjoy this Soundharyam. Once we lose ourselves in those Soundharyam, we would not get engrossed in any other beauty, any other thing, any other objects. That's what Nammalvar says. We will enjoy more. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashaline Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha. Dhanyos.